everyone, welcome back to our
Shut up!
yes, and welcome to another video. Today we are taking you into another parish. Today we are taking you into St. Mary, which is our neighboring parish. Right now we just left out of Freetown Square. We are now on River Road, and it is said that we are now in St. Mary. So we're not too far, we are neighbors, we're on the border, right? So let me take you into this fabulous community and into this other parish.
Sioux River lies at the border of St. Catherine, and as such, most residents ply this route to get into Kingston. So they would travel through Glengulf to Lawrence Tavern to get to Kingston. Students also go into St. Catherine for school, the Grateful Hill Primary School, the Cassava River Primary and Infant School, and the Glengulf High School. Now let's just appreciate nature for a moment.
So when we were younger, we used to pick these and we used to put them on our fingers. I haven't seen this plant in a while. So we used to put this and says false fingernail. Yes. False nails. This brings back memories, guys. This brings back memories. So let's continue on the journey.
Now, roadwork has been done recently and the road is smooth and nice. Such a wonderful change.
Hi, Mr. Chicken. Hi, Mr. Rooster.
Now, to the right at this clearing is where a lot of parties have been held. Ever heard about Bembe style? Now, this community has a lot of farmers, and as the name suggests, Sioux River, then yes, there is actually a river running through here. Now, we're approaching where we have a stoned area in the middle of the road as a bridge right here, where the water actually crosses the road from the left to the right. Now, things and times have changed, thank God for that. And as such, residents are not subjected to walk from here into Glengulf because that used to be the case. And depending on the time of day, sometimes it still happens. Now we have regular taxi service coming through here, so I'm very, very happy for that. So we're coming up to the end of the nice paved road and we're back to the old regular, unpaved road. Now, coming up here to the right, we're going to take this little informal entrance to the right here because the correct entrance is a little bit further up the road. So this area is a multi-purpose area because it facilitates 4 different activities. So we have the football field here, we have a building, and right here we have the water treatment plant. Now we're going to speak with someone who can give us a little bit more information about what takes place here.
Alright, so today we have Mr. Francis who works at the Sioux River Treatment Plant. So I'm going to just hand it over to him and he'll fill you in on some details about here.
My name is Mr. Maurice Francis, a treatment plant operator at Suva Treatment Plant. First, we have two rivers that supply the Suva treatment plants. One from St. Catherine and one from St. Mary. You have the northern and the southern river. Yeah, the process begins. We have two low lift pumps, which all the water from the river, and it goes through the settling tank first. That is that building. You can show that is that building behind the filters.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
the big round building.
Ah,
Yeah, that is the settling tank.
at the back
You
there.
go through that process first,
Okay.
and then to the two filters. That filters the water. The filters must be washed every 3 days or every 72 hours. Yeah, and then from the filters consist of 3 layers of sands, which filters the water. And then onto the clear well, where it is being treated. Yeah, and then to the clear well, and from the clear well onto the customers. It supply about hundreds or even thousands of customers in the Glengulf and Bernard in communities.
Okay.
Yeah, man. With portable drinking water. And it's the biggest source of treated water supply in Glengulf and Bernard area.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. So the river is actually behind.
Behind the
Behind the plant.
Yeah, behind the plant.
All right.
Yeah, and it's two rivers.
Two rivers.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. So right here we have the Sioux River Community Center as well as the health center.
Now, one thing that should be noted in this area is that there are a lot of bike taxis. All right, so we're crossing a bridge right here, and it's narrow, so it doesn't facilitate two vehicles crossing at the same time in opposite directions. And we are now climbing up into the hills. We're ascending. Now the vegetation on both sides is very lush, very green, very, very rich. And one thing that I have noticed is that there are a lot of bamboos in this area. And further down into the farmlands, there are actually a lot of banana plants. Now we're still climbing, and we're just going to pull over to the right here for a little bit and admire the beauty that is there to behold. So of course we have many different food trees. So we have the breadfruit here. And just look at this view up into the mountains, up into the hills. Okay, let's get on with it. Alright, so we're going to come up now to the only church that I've seen so far in this area, and it's to the right. This is the Sioux River Deliverance Church of God.
Alright.
Walk one month.
Helen, you are funny.
Yes, I am.
So to our right, we're approaching a shop and a cash pot facility as well, and a hangout spot generally for people in this area. Now we're going further down into Sioux River. Yes, guys, we are still in Sioux River. Now a lot of people talk about Brainerd and Sioux River and interchange the names, but specifically we are still in Sioux River. Now moving along, you'll notice that the road gets even more narrow. So two-way traffic is a little bit tight in this area. Also, the further we go, we notice that the more the road actually deteriorates. So let's just hope that the powers that be will intervene and actually get the road work up this side as well. Now to the left here we see we have some guinea grass, and guinea grass is actually used to help to hold the embankment. So where there aren't walls, people find creative ways to help to hold the banks because the houses are made to the side of the road a little below the road level in a lot of cases. We're now approaching the end of our tour. Thanks for sticking around with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Now around this corner, the next right turn will take us to Brainerd School Road, so we're at the end of Sioux River. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a good one. We are out.